Alright, this is what I believe is the best training method for MMA. Okay, so you could probably already tell what I'm gonna say from these pictures, but here you can see me winning the fucking blue belt adults division at 17 years old. But so just not to flex, but I think this training method actually really helped me in this goal. Alright, so it is sprints. Why? Why would it be sprints, for example? So let's cover it. The benefits of sprint is that it develops insane power and endurance at the same time. There's not many things that develop power in like a plyometric fashion and endurance at the same fucking time. So that you're getting more work done in the same amount of time. You're killing two birds with one stone, right? So it's amazing for fast twitch muscle fibers. So basically, when you sprint, right? Um, if you understand the movement of a plyometric, right, you're just trying to touch the ground for as little time as possible before you run, and that's exactly what you're doing with sprinting. And you're also building endurance at the same time because it's more of like a high intense a hit training, right? A high intensity interval training. So if you're doing like the 20 seconds of work with 40 seconds of rest, that's 20 seconds of sprinting. That you're still getting the fucking anaerobic benefits of training, right? And also like represents fight style cardio, okay? And it develops power at the same time. It's fucking broken. If there's one exercise you could, or one exercise you could do to improve your MMA skills outside of MMA, it should be this to improve your power. There's a reason why, if you go back, right, there's why you see Ilya Taporia doing this, and you've seen his power. It's fucking crazy, right? And you might think, oh yeah, but sprinting involves the legs, so how's he get upper body knockout power if you're training the legs only? So if you develop fast twitch muscle fibers, right, in the legs, how are you going to get in the upper body? And the thing is that your punching power does come from your legs. Everything's in the legs. So if you can build fast twitch muscle fibers in your legs, you'll be able to develop upper body force as well and power, right? So it's insane for fast twitch muscle fibers, right? Have you seen people in the Olympics? Have you seen all the athletes in the Olympics? Have you seen how jacked they look? Have you seen how explosive they are? Right? There's a reason why sprinting completely correlates with athleticism. I'll spell out for you if you don't fucking understand. Athletes, there's a reason why all of them sprint. It's got so many benefits. Also, there's another thing, side point, but it also releases human growth hormone, right? So obviously for recovery and like getting growing and stuff like that, I feel like you know human growth hormone is really good for that. If you're sprinting, it also improves that. So you're getting like a 3-in-1 benefit: power, endurance, and your human growth hormone. So to help you grow and recover as well. So you're getting so many benefits at the cost of one, right? So firstly, also I'd say this is better than running as well, because running is like long distance, but it's also quite bad for your joints. Joints. See, when you run, right? It is really, it's not that good for your joints. If you're running every single day, or obviously, have you heard of like the term runner's knee, right? So when you run, obviously you're putting your joints at risk to get injured and stuff. So I'd say stick to sprinting. You can still run 100%, but don't overdo it. I'd literally only recommend doing running once a week, because you're also doing your fight training, which is also sort of cardio as well. So here's your scheduling. Do it 1 to 2 times a week. I'd say 1 time a week is like doing it once a week is alright, right? And count it as your high intensity interval training. Because the thing is, it is a plyometric as well, but I'd say also if you hit plyometrics on the side of that as well. So if you do 1 session a week of high intensity interval training as sprinting, and then you do one big plyometric session a week, that's all. Like you're doing 2 plyometric sessions a week, but with one of them you're also training endurance as well. So obviously have other forms of plyometric training, but I think the single best plyometric is sprinting, because it's really accessible. You can do it anywhere, right? So I'd say do interval sprints, a 20-40 ratio to begin with. So you're going to sprint all out for 20 seconds, and you're going to rest for 40 seconds, do it again for 20 seconds, rest for 40 seconds, and then do that for about, maybe when you start, you might only be able to do 6 rounds, or maybe even 4 rounds, like, you know what I mean? So But the thing is, what you should do is, if you've ever heard of the concept of progressive overload, you should, once you start off with if you can do 4 rounds of 20 to 40, so that would be 1 minute, so 4 minutes, right? Next week, do 5 minutes, so you do five rounds, and then next week you do 6 rounds, and then next week 7. Then once you can get up to 10, restart it. So reset it. So you go 25 seconds sprinting, and then 35 seconds, just at a constant pace, and then do that for about 4 times. Just go back down, or like maybe even like 6, because you've probably already got the adaptations from all of these ones, right? And then go up to 7, and you understand the process, right? Basically what I'm trying to say, right? And that's all I just want to say. So I know it's a short video, but I just want to tell you, okay, cool, like, sprints are really fucking important. Like, if you sprint, you'll get knockout power. I'm telling you, it's the biggest secret, it's the cheat code. And if you want to improve as a fighter, I think the best thing you could do right now is start sprinting. If you're not doing already, like, what are you doing? If you're running instead, take out a day of running. So if you have like 3 days a week of running, take one of them out for now, change it to sprinting. Sprints. Trust me, it will be much better for you. But anyways, thanks for watching.